What's up, Zay? Gang! I'm up here at, I gotta kind of be quiet. I'm up here at Banker's Life right now. At my job, you know? And... I don't know what I'm finna do, but you know, I'm finna get back to work. That's one thing I'm finna do. I know for sure I'm finna do, but I don't know what I want to upload next. I haven't seen my friends in a minute. We haven't went to the mall in a minute, so I can't upload none of that. But I'll basically catch y'all when I get home. Ooh, bow. All right. What?
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really.
Back, y'all. I'm back at home, and I figured out what I'm gonna do for y'all. I'm gonna do a reaction video about top 10 real life superheroes, or top 10 people with powers or whatever, and we'll see how that go. But right now I'm just letting my dogs out so they can use the bathroom. My freaking backyard is nasty. I hate this backyard. Good thing we moving. It's just been a vibe. I came home yesterday, I went straight to sleep. I knocked out. Work hit me hard, man. I'm not a big YouTuber, so I can't just stop work. I gotta keep working. I gotta put in that work at work. You know, I seen E.B. Monty posted a span of videos, so I'm gonna try to do that. I haven't uploaded in 5 days. I keep saying I'm gonna try to be consistent, but you know how that goes. It's kind of hard when you're in school and stuff. But I'm on spring break right now, so I really have no excuses. So I see what I can get with y'all, but I'll catch y'all when I do the reaction. Aight. Ooh. 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 Gang, y'all. I don't know why I just said that, but welcome back, Zay. Gang! Hold on, let me scoot my chair back because y'all can't see my beautiful face. Hold up. Alright, y'all. Ooh, bow. Welcome back to the video, man. We finna do a reaction to the top 10 real life superheroes caught on camera. I love watching this type of stuff because it opens up a lot of possibilities in this world, you know. And I remember the last time I watched top 10 kids with superpowers, and I was like, dang, some of these kids are smarter than me, and I'm a junior. That don't make no sense. But anyways, y'all, we finna start this video. We finna see. Make sure my volume up. We finna see what these superheroes about. And yes, we already know they not finna be like Batman or nothing like that, but we finna see.
You don't need to wear tights and a mask to be a true life-saving hero. Sometimes you just need to be brave and lucky. Here are the top 10 most amazing real-life superheroes ever to have been caught on camera saving others. Number 10. Heroic grandfather fights off burglars. This first example from Ireland shows that you don't have to be young to be a... No.
Boy, if you don't...
Wedding shop when 3 masked men, armed with hammers and a shotgun, rush in. Everyone runs away, except 83-year-old great-grandfather Dennis O'Connor. It's the attackers who's boss. The old-timer doesn't even flinch when the gun is poked in his face, as he's either completely fearless or must have recognized it as a fake. As the robbers run over the clerk's counter, O'Connor starts delivering a beat.
Let me pause this. That reminds me of, if y'all in the comics, that reminds me of the Dark Knight Returns Batman, man. Straight savage. He don't care if you point that thing in his face. What is this? Let me stop dealing with gangbangers.
Hey, blood, come on, let's go. You ready?
Oh, we going to the mall again, fam?
Nah, blood. We gotta go ride on a couple of ops.
We gotta go ride. What you mean? Like they coming too?
Nah, blood. We got some business we gotta take care of.
Some business?
Yeah.
Ma'am, can you explain, please?
Blood, you got your strap on you?
My strap? You mean Velcro? Cause I don't wear them shoes no more, fam. I ain't wore those since about pre-K.
Blood, this serious.
Oh, you mean shoot somebody?
Yeah.
Oh no. No.
What you mean? Oh no.
I'm sick. Straight up sick. I swear. Sick. You talking about shooting somebody? You know that's 25 to life.
Who then starts fighting Batman would be proud of. Dennis's
Exactly.
actions clearly inspired the manager, who then starts fighting back. Realizing that they're no match, the robbers flee the scene, chased
Man,
by
y'all
the
gotta whoop my
geriatric
old
hero,
man.
now wielding a stool. He even confronts the last one and floors him as he tries to run away. Is he the pensioner this city needs, or the one it deserves? Number 9.
deserves?
Firefighter catches child. If you're ever unlucky enough to fall out of a building, you'd better hope you have a real-life hero on the ground ready to save you. This terrified parent was
Hey yo, time out. If you fall from that high of a building and somebody try to catch you, I'm thinking their arm's gonna break. Matter of fact, don't get on top of the building if you clumsy. You just stupid. Goofy boy.
fleeing a house fire via a rescue ladder while carrying an infant. Realizing they couldn't climb down and hold on to the infant at the same time, the person decided to drop the child, entrusting the firefighter to save it.
Bro,
Thankfully,
what?
this heroine firefighter was in the right place at the right time, and she was able to make a dramatic catch. Captain Jackie
Hey yo, why would you try to climb the ladder with the child in your hand? Oh, stupid, you fucking dummy. Stupid boy.
Gruel, the supermom who made the catch, says it was all just part of her job.
Hey, yo, she
But
got
that's
guns
not
for
the
that.
only time these kinds of heroics have been caught on camera. In fact, there are similar videos of people catching falling children, like these two policemen in Egypt who caught a child who fell from a third-floor apartment, or this lady in a shopping center, and even this group of men, one of whom broke his arm catching the child. Sometimes heroism
exactly.
takes sacrifice.
That
Luckily,
high,
all these children survived to
that
tell
much
the
weight
tale. Number
falling
8,
on-
cop stops a knife-wielding man. It's often said that cops are real-life superheroes, putting their bodies on the line in defense of the public. Never has this been more true than in this police station in Bangkok, where a cop risked his life to save that of another and avoided disaster. The officer, Anirudh Mali, is at work when a man comes in wielding a knife. The newcomer is a musician down on his luck. He comes to the police station with the intention of killing himself publicly. The heroic Mali approaches him and using
Man, I ain't gonna lie. If I see somebody robbing a place with a knife, I'm not talking about now, but when I get older, bro, maybe now, but and I see them doing that, bro, and they wielding a knife, and I'm behind them, I'm straight putting them in the headlock. They going to sleep, man. First of all, if you gonna rob some place, why you gonna rob it with a knife?
confrontational
Goofy
body
boy.
language manages to convince the man to not only hand over the knife, but also gives him a hug to let him know everything's going to be alright. Instead of pressing charges, he sent the man off for evaluation at a hospital. Talk about protect and serve. Number 7. Soccer player saves opponent. Soccer, or football if you live outside the U.S., is a non-contact sport. But sometimes players collide at full speed on accident, and it's about as dangerous.
Now, but bro, what do you mean? Sometimes. That's dang near all the time, yo. That is dang near all the time. It's freaking crazy how much they actually foul each other in that game, man. That game is dangerous, especially with them cleats and spikes that they have on. Yeah, you won't catch me playing soccer.
As it sounds. It also means when something goes wrong, you need to think quickly and act even quicker. Footballer Francis Cone is exactly the hero you want at your side. Cone, seen here in purple, is chasing down the ball during a league game in the Czech Republic. The opposing goalkeeper rushes to collect it, but collides head first with his own teammate and collapses. Cone notices that he's going into shock. He quickly gets to his knees and puts his hand in the man's mouth to prevent him from swallowing his tongue, thus saving his life. And the most
Smart
astounding
thinking,
fact
bro.
about this heroism, it's the 4th time he saved someone like this. He told Czech media he did the same twice in Africa and once in Thailand before this. He's a serial lifesaver. Number 6. Man rescues a woman and her dog. The 2016 Louisiana floods were described by the governor of the state as unprecedented. They claimed 13 lives and could have had 2 more if this hero hadn't acted so quickly. This amateur video shot from a rescue boat in Baton Rouge is truly nail-biting. Approaching a sinking convertible, the men on the boat realize that there's a woman trapped in the car. After trying to break the window, one man realizes more desperate action is required, so he jumps onto the car and begins to pry the soft top roof off. The car disappears below the water, and for several heart-stopping moments, he searches for her. Finally, he drags her up, but she's not done yet. The only thing on her mind is her dog trapped in the car. With one more breath, this aquatic hero dives down and comes back up with the white fluff ball. The lady later called her rescuer David Fung an angel and her savior, but it seems she wasn't the only one he saved. He was working from sun up late into the night, just helping people, and only saw the tape 2 days later. He's a true hero for sure.
Hey, mad respect for that, man. You know, he didn't have to do that, but, you know, his city was in crisis, and he sprung to action. That's for a lot of people in this video. I salute to y'all. You know, could be me sometimes.
Sure. Number 5. High school student saves fellow student. Being a superhero means helping those who can't defend themselves, exactly as this student did. The video is as shocking as it is heroic. It's from Huntington Beach High School, where a legally blind boy is getting punched and abused by a disgraceful bully. As the bully...
Hey, yo. I'm gonna keep it DJ Ghost 100. You hitting a blind man? You's a buster. Straight buster. And that's coming from the mouth of DJ Ghost 100. 100.
DJ Ghost 100.
That dude, you have no type of respect for the challenge. You know, I don't mean to call him challenge, but he don't have no eyes. One of his main senses is gone. You know, and you want to fight him? For what? You just a straight punk in my eyes. Bet you he wasn't trying to fight nobody with that casino.
He goes in for his third hit of the video. A third boy named Cody Pines rushes in to defend his blind friend Austin Higley, knocking the attacker flat on his back and subduing him. Cody and Austin subsequently went on to Dr. Phil to talk about the incident, where Austin said he felt like Cody saved his life. Number 4. Man saves fainting commuter. Those of us who commute know how stressful a busy train station can be. But what about when that stress becomes life-threatening? This man was standing opposite commuters on another platform when he collapsed onto the tracks of the Madrid metro. Horrified passengers watch on as a train approaches, fearing the worst. It almost becomes the perfect example of the bystander effect, which explains that the greater number of bystanders present, the less likely one is to offer help. Luckily, one courageous person breaks free and bravely jumps down onto the tracks, heroically risking his own life. He drags the fallen man away as the train passes over where he just was. A close call. This is one train he'll be happy to have missed.
Hey, yo, if you know you're strong enough to pull
driver stops a reckless joyride. Driver stops.
Yeah. Alright.
From the law, you endanger yourself and others around you, which is why this next video could have had a very different outcome were it not for a heroic bystander. The culprit was a 14-year-old joyrider who had stolen his grandfather's car. The boy drives wildly.
Let me tell you something. In a black person's household, not trying to be racist or nothing, a black man's household, you don't get your parents' keys unless you ask for them. So that means, hey dad, can I get your keys for the truck? For what? So I can drive down the driveway? Why, boy? I don't understand how he got the keys in the first place.
Around a busy park as children and parents run away from the speeding vehicle which is being pursued by police. Finally, a quick-thinking truck driver named Bryson Rowley puts his car and life on the line and stops the thief dead in his tracks, ramming head-on with his Dodge Ram, ending the madness so the police can catch him. Rowley's truck appeared to only suffer a few scratches, but the owners of West Valley CarStar were so impressed by his selflessness, they worked with other local companies to repair and upgrade the man's truck for free. They knew the man's insurance wouldn't cover the $7,000 worth of damages, so they stepped in and even included upgrades to the tune of around $8,000, putting the total cost of the work at about $15,000.
You want some dick?
2. Saving a colleague trapped. a helicopter. Superhuman strength is something reserved for Superman, but occasionally a regular human can find it in themselves. This video comes from the set of TV show Magnum P.I., where crew members are watching B-roll of a helicopter being filmed. Then it all goes wrong. The tiny helicopter malfunctions and crashes in a small stream bed, sinking into the mud and trapping the pilot under it. As the warning noises go off, indicating it may explode at any point, one man grabs the nose of the craft. Incredibly, despite it weighing 1,600 pounds, with one burst of exertion, he single-handedly lifts the machine, allowing the man to get free. Such impossible...
Let me tell you what that was. That was a boosted adrenaline. All that adrenaline pumping through his body. He said, adrenaline pumping through it.
Beats are often called hysterical strength, which is a phenomenon thought to be caused by a sudden release of noradrenaline, associated with stories like this and others of mothers lifting cars off of trapped children. Now, before I reveal possibly the most amazing real-life superhero caught on camera, let's take a moment to appreciate one more act of courage, even if it didn't end in such a heroic outcome. It's not every day you watch a standoff unfolding, and this scene is a terrifying one. Two policemen stand with their guns drawn as another man holds a woman hostage. Slowly, the officers put down their guns. Just then, a soldier wanders into frame. He sneaks up behind the aggressor, and with an amazing takedown, disarms him and saves the day. Or does he? It turns out this event, which took place in Russia, was actually part of a film shoot, and our courageous hero had just ruined a take. Still, if they ever need somebody to play a Russian Jason Bourne, we found the lead.
Hey yo, shouldn't they have like put like movie tape somewhere? Do they even have that movie tape? I think I just got that off the top of my dome. Y'all should make that if y'all don't have that. But shouldn't they like close off the area that they recording in? Am I just stupid, or is that what they should have did? But hey man.
Candidate. Number 1. The Parisian Spider-Man. This last heroic event comes straight out of a Stan Lee story. In May this year, a young child dangled from the ledge of an apartment building in Paris. As horrified onlookers gathered below, one man took matters into his own hands by climbing the building. This real-life Spider-Man is Mamadou Gassama, an undocumented immigrant from Mali. Despite the repercussions he faced for being so visible in public, he didn't think twice before scaling the building. The crowd shrieks with each floor that he climbs until he's on the balcony, where he is finally able to rescue the dangling child. And what better ending for a superhero than with a reward? From the president, no less. For his action, he was granted French citizenship and has since started a role working with the fire department. So, have you ever witnessed an act of heroism as amazing as the...
Hey y'all, so that's it for this reaction. Props to the last dude. Hey man, you gotta have some nice upper body strength to just climb a building like that, you know. Reminds me of when I was in Thrivewood, this little program at Tech. We went to this place called Brather Woods. We climbed this little tower or whatever. It was fun, but that was a lot of strain on my upper body, man. The last little bit where you got to climb the rope, hard. But props to him, man. He did that in a split second. Didn't even think about it. But yeah, that's it for this video. If you're new to the channel, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch y'all in the next one. Zay Gang!